to make sure that the vinyl was amazing. So there will be different colors, but that color is my first press vinyl ever in my whole life. So everyone that gets a copy of this vinyl, um, it will be hand signed, hand numbered with a letter from me. And I'm pretty sure they can ship almost anywhere in the world. Not everywhere. I'm says, yeah, hi Iraq.
Listen.
I think it'd be like $1,000 shipping or something
And sorry to
crazy.
be the bearer of bad news, you can't ship them to Iran anymore.
Well, I wasn't able to do that to begin with. So yeah, we're about to probably go to war,
We are.
which
We
is
are.
weird. We're at war and it's in the United States. And guys, our Constitution says that you have to address the Congress before you declare war. So I know that I shouldn't talk about politics. We'll get out of it in a second. But what's going on in America is just crazy. And I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry to
Uh,
be the bearer of bad news, but news is
yeah,
news, so.
news is news. And it comes back to today, hold on to hope. Um, Michaela and I bonded over a lot of things. I've made some impossible things happen while being homeless and trying to figure out my life. Hi, Gundam. Hello, hello. And ironically, I thought I didn't know what the world was going to be like in 2021. I think it was. So I taught a class, and uh, I thought I would have all this free time, but I kept booking jobs. Apparently, my life was not over. But I poured my heart into this one class, and ended up not teaching it ever again.
Mhm.
I we had hold on just a second. Egypt. Oh, Bryce, hold on, you guys. I had I had somebody who wanted me to do Fate Con, which is a big convention all about the Fate Stay Night franchise. So of course they wanted one of the leads, right? So they offer me, flight, and hotel and like a little appearance fee because I'm their guest of honor. And then proceeded to call my agent this last week after they'd advertised that I was coming and their sales spiked and everything. We're not sure we can pay the appearance fee. I'm not going to sign the contract that she signed unless she agrees to be paid in the next 4 to 6 weeks in case it takes me time to get the money together.
Oof. Ooh.
Yeah,
No.
no,
Huh?
no. You are the one who offered me this thing, and now you're reneging on it. But he was still selling tickets. He's still selling tickets. And so the person who booked it for me, I'm going to read this out loud. You guys, you want to sips tea? Let's see what it says.
Read it.
Love it.
Because my agent already was like, I was like, not only am I not coming, take my name off of your website so you're not selling tickets using my face, and then be like, oh, Mela had to cancel. Mela didn't cancel. So the person who was in Egypt apparently that had originally booked it and said, "Hi Mela, I'm terribly sorry for the delay. Emily and I were in Egypt for the last 2 weeks and we just got back 2 days ago and I'm still trying to get readjusted to the time zone. I have no idea why they're still listing you as a guest if it's not going to work out. Something is very weird here." Yeah, okay, thanks. I know that. "I have to get on the phone with them shortly anyway to discuss flights for Chris because two other people are going that are way low on the cast list. There's two other people from Fate that they are going to let go, but not the star of the franchise, because I'm being difficult because I don't want to get paid 6 weeks after the fact."
Be difficult.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I
Like,
will bring this up and see what exactly they're planning on doing. Since right now it seems that they are still bringing you, but that doesn't seem to be the case behind the scenes. The other missing piece of the puzzle is that I'm not sure what their conversation with our saga was like, so I don't know what he told them. I'm just going to bring it up in general and see what they're going to say and go from here. Yeah, it's just, I think it's shisty. That's what I think. I think he's advertising that I'm going to be there so people will come, and then last minute he'll be like, "Oh, Mela couldn't make it." But he realized he wasn't going to sell enough tickets unless he had one of the bigger leads from the Fate franchise. That's my gut. I don't know for sure if that's what's happening, but I'm still on their website and they sent a contract to me and then they wouldn't sign it. The verbal was all there, but then when the contract, I'm sorry, that got signed by my agent who sent it, I signed it. They were like, "Yeah," and they didn't say anything. We kept going, "Why haven't you signed it?" And then they were like, "Well, the appearance fee that we agreed on, we just want you to agree not to receive it when you get there."